Okay, it says we have excellent connection and we are live. So,
Okay.
guys, let me know as soon as possible if you don't hear me or her. So yeah, we have SSJ Goshin. Just say something real quick.
Hello, hey guys. Let's hope this is working this time around. Hopefully you can hear me. Hello.
Yeah, bear with us, guys. Sorry. So we got Death Hound and Fuego. Can you guys hear her?
Oh,
Let me know, guys.
Death Hound. It's awesome. I know Death Hound.
I can hear y'all. Okay. Oh God, yes.
Oh, it's working?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
All right, so let's just get
I'm gonna
started.
share this on my YouTube channel real quick. Oh, I hear it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
go
hear
for it.
myself and I heard. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna share it real quick. Hold on one second, everybody. Okay, just so everyone on my channel can know I'm live. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Okay. We good.
All right, so let's get started. Guys, you guys can leave questions down below, and we'll just start talking. So basically, we have basically about anything. Just keep it PG or at least PG-13, not too graphic or anything. And yeah,
Yeah.
so so yeah, again, we have SSJGoshin4. Thank you for being here and being patient with this whole thing.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so everything just to make this crossover happen. So yeah, she is another Dragon Ball collector. Yes, okay, we're already getting some comments. We'll get to that in a bit. But so real quick, let's see. Yeah, I guess let's just go with my questions. Is there any Dragon Ball stuff you
Great.
would not buy?
Some anything that I would not buy?
Yeah, you would not.
Um, Let me try to think about that because usually I buy anything that really Okay, I guess like things that don't really appeal to me as much is like kind of like items that everyone has. Like I don't know. Like sometimes I think they're just not as interesting. Like for example, like those Van Presto like statues, like they're cool. I have a lot of them, but they get boring
Hmm.
because it's like those are the same ones that I see everybody have, and it's like just it's like not unique, you know.
Hmm.
So it's not like that I won't get them though. Like it's just like not my preference. Like I don't know honestly. It's a hard question that I would absolutely not get. Maybe like those bootlegs that are like blatant bootlegs of like figures that
Hmm.
they're not like any kind of unique. They're just literally trying to deceive a buyer. Those I will never buy ever.
Yeah, no, when I traveled to Mexico, I saw a bunch of like blue cells and like, I don't know, black Omega Shenrons. So stuff like that. I'm just like, what the heck? But as a kid, I guess
That's
it was kind of
awesome. I
cool.
would probably buy those. I
You
would
would?
probably buy
Oh.
those. Those, yeah, those are pretty
Hmm.
cool.
No, I still have a lot of my toys and all that stuff too. They're just put away. But yeah, like nowadays I don't really get statues or toys. But I seen like just based on your videos and stuff, you have like the VHS tapes, like all kinds of stuff, right? Like what else? Plushies and stuff, right?
Yeah, I have a little bit of everything. I have like the thing is my collection has a lot of personality. Like I don't stick to one thing. I buy like Dragon Ball memorabilia in general. You know, it's not
Hmm.
just figures.
Hmm.
Like it's not limited to one thing. I have so many different kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, maybe it'll be something. God, I don't know. One of those like punching bags from way back in the day. They had like an image of Vegeta or something. I'm like, oh, maybe something like that. She
Oh,
might
I
not be
have that.
interested
Yeah.
in. Oh, you do? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
I have the Vegeta and the Super Saiyan Goku, the ones that you punch and then they make sounds.
Uh huh. Oh my
Yep.
god. Uh huh. I've actually never seen one in person, but heck, I might have got one because I'm into working out right now. That just would have been a little like funny thing to have in the room, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just missing Frieza out of that, but
Hmm.
yeah, they're funny. I don't have them like actually inflated. They're just like in the box, but
Hmm.
they're funny.
Yeah. Okay, so recently I did a video showing off most of my video games, and then I saw that you had a bunch too for Dragon Ball. Just ballpark, how many do you think you have?
How many do I think I have
Hmm.
in my collection? Oh, I have a lot. Like I took a photo of like all of them, like on my carpet.
Hmm.
It looks like at least I don't know, at least probably I don't know, at least 50. I would
Hmm.
say.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I think so.
when counting mine, I had 40. No, like 42, 43. So I'm guessing you had way more since you have like the Super Famicom and all kinds of other ones.
Oh yeah, then it has to be at least maybe I don't know, maybe then like 70. Who knows? But like I had a lot of them. I was like, oh okay, I didn't realize I have so many. But
Yeah.
I collect games that I can't even play. So
Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask you about that because well, like there's a lot I haven't played yet, but there's still some that I was trying to get that I would have to get like a Japanese console for. For example, and by the way, did you ever play Battle Stadium Dawn?
which one is it?
It's a crossover of like it has Dragon Ball characters and Naruto and stuff like that, and it's called Battle Stadium Dawn for the PS2.
No, I never played that one. Like I don't have any like the crossover ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I never played that one actually.
Yeah, and it was a Japanese exclusive, so I thought of getting it, but I would have to get a Japanese PS2, which wouldn't be that bad if like I could also play Legends like that for PS1,
Oh yeah.
which
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I never played and everyone loves, so
Yeah, like for some of the Japanese games I have played them but through like an emulator and stuff when I was like really young, when I was like 10 years old.
mhm.
I have played them on the PC,
Mhm.
but I never actually played the actual like cartridge or anything. Like my dad used to download some emulators and ROMs for me, and I used to play them. It's fun, like Super Putoda and stuff like that.
Mhm. What do you think is like the oldest game you've played of Dragon Ball related?
Oldest, definitely some of the like the Famicom ones. Like I think I don't remember the name exactly. What did it? Maybe I had. I'm not sure if I had played Shenron no Nazo, but um, like I think like the Goku Den ones probably
Mhm. Did you
for the Famicom.
yeah, yeah, I know. Did you beat them?
No, I didn't know what I was doing. I was a kid, so like
Oh.
I was just kind of like clicking around and like trying to play the game, and some of them were not translated, so I didn't know what I was doing. I just thought it was cool.
Mhm. No, one thing you and I have
But
in
yeah.
common from when we were kids, I actually did have fun with Taiketsu, and that was one of the first games I ever got for Dragon Ball. Um,
Which one?
Taiketsu?
Oh, that's not. Oh, that friggin' game sucks. But
It does, but like as a kid, I had a lot of fun with it.
I know I used to like play it a lot. I thought it was fun when I was a kid, but looking back on it,
Hmm.
it's not very good. The mechanics are very bad, and the graphics kind of suck. So
Yeah, honestly, that's true. But like, I don't know, it's just fun playing around with like Broly, for example. That was one of the earliest to have
yeah,
him. Hmm.
yeah,
Um,
that was awesome.
yeah, did what was I gonna say? Uh, Legacy of Goku, you also grew up with it, right?
Yeah, I had the game when I was little when it came out, and then the second one, and then like Boost Fury and all that. I played all of them. I beat them all.
Well, okay, I did not grow up with them, but I just started playing it about a year ago, and I just got back into it, and I actually really do enjoy Legacy of Goku. It was just a matter of like understanding the experience points and stuff. I had no idea about that.
Hey, Tim, he donated.
Oh, thanks, Tim.
That was really nice.
Huh.
That was really nice of him. I know Tim. What's up? Um,
Okay, let
yeah,
me let me check the chat actually. Well, actually no, continue with the Legacy of Goku, and then I'll check it.
um, yeah. So, I grew up with them, and I enjoyed them as a kid myself. I really, really did. Um, uh, the first one is a little bit like slow, of course. I mean, it's the first game. Like as far as the mechanics go, it's slower. Goku walks slow, whatever. But like it's still fun. Like I think the second one though and Boost Fury like are definitely way better. But
Mm-hmm.
I love them all, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my point. Cause like I just started playing the game, like actually trying to beat it, and I just got it like less than a year ago, and I'm in my 20s, and I'm really enjoying it now that I kind of understand what it's about. But well, yeah, it's weird, and like a lot of people like hated that first one, so I was just like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was fun as a kid, but I mean, I haven't really played it too much
Mhm.
as an adult, so I don't know. I don't know how, but you enjoyed it, so it can't be that bad.
I think it's a matter of like people like, because you have to kill a lot of the enemies to get experience points. Because if in the later parts of the game you get killed quickly, so I don't know. Once you figure that out and you start like getting used to saving the game often, like that's when it becomes fun.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. I agree. Um, for me, like, I'm trying to remember, like, I think when I was a kid too, I remember seeing Final Bout like in one of those comic shops, and I thought it was so awesome. Like, just to see that because GT was like not even a thing yet, and
Mhm.
I always wanted to get it. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool and everything. And then it was like I don't remember, like maybe like $70 or something at the store.
Mhm.
It was the American version, like and there's only like a few of those ever released, and I didn't realize there was such a limited amount of how many of those actually came out.
Uh huh.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
but that's why they were so
Okay.
expensive.
So okay, I'm getting a lot of like little comments right now from actually a Phantom Realm Gaming. He was on the channel not too long ago. Oh, actually, no, it was a long time ago. It was like 6 months ago. Time goes by quick. But he's saying he also enjoyed the game. Like he was like the one who pushed me to continue playing it because I was only doing it for my first
Oh,
impression
cool.
series, and then like I didn't like it that first time, but now like it's really enjoyable. So yeah, he says bring back so much nostalgia. Boost Fury was epic because I had the Falconer score. Because it had the Falconer score. Yeah, I'm excited for part two
Yeah,
and three. Honestly, let's see.
actually, yeah, that's true. I forgot that it had the Falconer soundtrack. It did.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Is there any questions here? Tell her to update fighters that. Wait, what? Tell her to do a updated fighters that now animate Dragon. What? I guess your favorites. I'm not sure what that
What?
means.
Tell her the updated fighters that now I don't know what that means. I don't understand the question.
All right, well, Fuego,
My
I
bad.
told her. I don't know. Yeah, I did what you said. Okay, so I saw your video about your like the video games you collected and stuff. And you hadn't played the PSP ones back then. Have you now?
The PSP. I never played them, but my cousin had them, so I used to watch him play it. But it was very similar to like the PS2 games, like the Tenkaichi games. It looked like it at least. It looked like it was similar from what I saw.
Yeah, and since my favorite games are also the Tenkaichis, because like I know you said that too. You're actually missing out on the Tenkaichi tag team. That was really good. It was two versus two in the Tenkaichi 3 style.
Which one?
Tenkaichi tag team?
Oh, okay, yeah, I never played that one.
No,
No, yeah.
you need to. That game's amazing. It's literally like Tenkaichi 3, but you know, 2 versus 2.
Oh, that's awesome. See, like I have a game, I don't have a PSP though.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, wow.
Yeah, a
Okay.
lot of the stuff that I have, I don't actually own the system for. I just love collecting. I like the box art. Is that weird? I like
No.
collecting them because I like seeing like the really cool box art
Uh-huh.
and stuff.
Yeah,
So
well, I mean, I'm kind of like that too. I'm trying to get like the entire, game with cartridges and everything, which is kind of impossible now. So that's not weird at all, but I am trying to play
they're
them all
so
too at some
expensive.
point.
Yeah, they're it's called. They're very expensive now to find them with the box and everything inside. It's like
Hmm.
crazy.
Shin
Like
Budokai. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say like Dragon Ball Advanced or whatever. Like that game is like so rare now. So rare. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I get you. Like, I kind of gave up. I just want to get the games now for the like the older ones.
Yeah, like I wish I had that game because it's worth like $100 with the box and everything.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
So crazy.
Yeah, I think I paid
That
like
is very crazy.
15 or $20 just for the cartridge, something crazy like that. I don't know, but that game was a lot of fun.
You have that game?
Hmm.
Yeah, I have the cartridge only too, but I need the box, and I'm like, I can't find just the box. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah. And then let's see, Shin Budokai was also in the PSP games, and it's like Infinite World. I don't know if you ever tried that game.
Infinite War. No, I never played that one either.
It's more like that versus Budokai's, and like some of the differences, like I mean, you can't do a beam clash like you could in Budokai 3, and then they kept the where you could hit someone around and like ping pong them. So Shin Budokai is actually really fun, and they do have like a well, at least part two has a card mechanic where you can upgrade your characters, like give them a lot of health and ki and stuff. So that game was a lot of fun.
Hmm. That sounds like it. It actually sounds pretty fun. Like from what you said, like I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's
Or
why
like,
I'm
or
just trying
have
to
you ever played
recommend it.
Super
Sorry, which one?
Dragon Ball? I think it's called Dragon Ball. Just like it's like Super Dragon Ball or something, whatever for
Oh
PS2.
my god, I love that game. I also need to recommend that one to you. Yes. Super Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I've never like played that one either. I've never played like honestly. I stuck with like the Budokai and the Budokai Tenkaichi series, like pretty much. Like when it came to Dragon Ball, like Z PS2 games.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to that one, it started off as an arcade game and then later it was ported to the PS2. So keeping that in mind, like, it doesn't have a story mode, but like the mechanics, like it's really fun. It's pretty different to the Budokais and stuff, so I think it's really like worth it. You should give it a try at some point.
Yeah, I heard it was different.
And then
Um
oh, sorry. Keep going.
no, good. No,
Okay.
good.
So I'm sorry. I'm just a little excited.
That's fine.
So yeah, jumping off that game was like an arcade game, and that you like the Tenkaichis. Have you ever tried Zenkai Battle Royale?
What is it? Sorry.
Zenkai Battle Royale, the like Tenkaichi style game in like Japanese arcades.
Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit.
The game is called Zenkai Battle Royale.
Zenkai what?
Here, I'll type it on the chat.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it keeps breaking up like when you say Zenkai.
Oh, actually, I don't even think that's how you spell it. I think it's like Zenkai, like that.
Oh, okay. Is it like for what system was it?
No, it was a Japanese arcade game from the creators of the Tenkaichi series, Spike.
Huh. No, I haven't played it.
No,
Let me
oh,
look. Let me look it up. Hold on.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, visually, I haven't played it, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I haven't. No, I haven't played it. No, I have. It's for the arcade.
Mhm.
Oh no, I haven't played that game. Like I'm not too keen on like arcade ones because those are not the ones that like you can buy. So I
Yeah.
don't know too much about those as much as like actual like cartridge or system kind of games or handhelds.
Yeah, but interestingly, like it was made by Spike, or I guess now they're called like Spike Chunsoft. And yeah, the mechanics are pretty similar to J Star's Victory Versus, which I don't know if you played.
No, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't like played as much as video games as you think because I'm not the biggest gamer. But I love collecting the games because I love the box art to them, and I'm a fan of like vintage you know
Hmm.
just items in general. So my favorite ones to collect are like the older games, honestly, and I did play the games from my childhood, to be honest with you, like the Legacy of Goku games, like the PS2 games, like the main Budokais and the Tenkaichis. Some of the PlayStation 1 games, I played all of them, I think, besides the Legend or whatever, Dragon Ball Legends.
Hmm.
And and then what else? I played a lot of the advanced ones, Game Boy Advance games, and then some of the PS3, and then some of the PS4 games, not all of them. So I'm a little bit like scattered around when it comes to games.
Hmm. Okay, so then you also didn't play Jump Force?
Jump Force. Did I play that?
Yeah.
I didn't because I heard it wasn't good, so I skipped
Oh,
it.
okay, okay,
I don't
gotcha.
even have a game, so I was like, nah, not gonna get it.
I mean, I also haven't, but like it looked like I was super excited before it even came out because I was hoping it was like a J-Star sequel. But yeah, I have it, haven't played it. There's that.
Yeah, and they said like the graphics were not even that good, and like how they look stiff as hell, and they
hmm
don't like move and have expression. Like I'm like, what the heck is that?
hmm
So I was like, no.
Let's see. Just jumping off from another like arcade game. Like I just remember this. Not too long ago, I went to this place called James Games around my town. So yeah, it has a bunch of arcades and stuff. I mean, machines, and they actually had Dragon Ball Z 2 Super Battle. You ever play that one?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do know that one. 'Cause yeah, wow, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just get super into that. Like, I'm gonna spend a bunch of quarters on it. When I found that, I geeked out hard.
Wow, that's that's cool. You don't see that every day.
I'm pretty sure that's the oldest one. Like, I don't know when that one came out, but
Yeah,
by far, it's gotta be the oldest one I played.
exactly. No, I've seen like the arcade machine like for sale before, actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
Pretty
snap.
crazy. I have. I've seen it on eBay before.
The one I saw it on, it's kind of like I don't know. I think it has like 30 games on it, so it doesn't have the art on the sides or anything. It's just that I was looking through the games and I saw that. I was like, oh snap.
Oh, yeah, I saw the one with the art, like actually on the side says Dragon Ball Z, or on the top. On the top it says Dragon Ball Z. It's pretty
Mhm.
cool.
And then, oh, you mentioned you played most of the Game Boy Advance games. So, Phantom Realm Gaming actually wanted me to ask you about this. Have you played the TCG card game?
The card game?
Yeah.
I did when I was a kid, but I did not understand anything that I was doing because I didn't know how to play the card game. I was just pressing buttons and like, oh, this is a cool card, okay. And like, I never got into the actual card game.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to play it, so
Oh
I didn't know how
yeah.
to play it when I was 9. So
Yeah, me neither. I just remember people were collecting them and stuff. I ended up with like a good amount, I guess, but like the actual physical cards. And then I got the cartridge recently, so I'm excited to see if I can learn it. But yeah, I haven't messed around with it.
yeah, like I have a lot of the cards too, and not knowing how to play, but I have them like just because they looked cool.
hmm
but what's called, yeah, the card game, and I remember getting it, I think for like, I don't know, like Christmas or something, and I was like 9 and playing it, and I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but
It
it was
looks
cool
complicated.
anyway because it was, yeah, because it was Dragon Ball, whatever. I didn't care, so
Yeah, like I'm nervous about it, but I'm super excited. It does look complicated, but I want to learn it at some point. Let's see. Phantom Realm Gaming said, "How about collecting?" So I guess, do you have a lot of those cards, or not really? Or...
yeah, I have like a binder full of cards. I have some of those like not like the card game, but like the ones that have like actual artwork, like I don't know, like they're like holographic and they have like, I don't know, like let's say it's Gohan and like the background's holographic. They're like not like the regular card game ones. They're like the Japanese cards or something. Like I don't know what they're from, but they're pretty cool. I have some of those too.
hmm Oh wait,
um,
did you mention like I was not sure, but I think you mentioned the one that has like the a picture of the anime, but like it's basically the entire card. Is that what you said, or?
yeah, yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to.
Uh huh. I have some of
Yeah,
those too. I have no idea if they're for the game or not.
yeah. I think they're just like to collect or something. I don't know. That's what it looked like. Just trading cards, just collecting ones.
hmm
I
Let's see what.
have those.
Kind of looking at the chat right now too. Guys, feel free to ask
Hmm.
questions. Like if you want to get to know me or her, like go ahead now. Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah. Ask any questions. I'll be happy to answer anything.
But keep it mature, guys.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's see.
exactly. Well, but ask me anything besides anything that's inappropriate.
Tim C mentioned Dragon Ball Evolution for the PSP. I'm actually really excited because Shin Budokai is a lot of fun. But yeah, it has like not the colors, the look of the movie, I guess. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fun gameplay wise.
I heard The Evolution game sucks ass. Like, I never played it, but I heard it sucks so much. The Dragon Ball Evolution game. I heard it was so bad.
Hmm. Well, I'm pretty sure the gameplay they
It
got
used to
right
be.
because it was made by Dimps. So yeah, but I mean, I guess story mode
Yeah.
sucks and stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw like a review on it and they were like this game sucks, so I don't know. I never played it, so I can't give my opinion on it.
Hmm. Oh, wait, Attack of the Saiyans. I mean Saiyans. Sorry, Tim C said that it's a good game. I'm really excited. You ever play that one?
I have. I played some of it. That one was pretty cool. I enjoyed what I did play of it. Definitely.
Hmm. See Fuego. I don't see your question, bro. I'm sorry. Read my last comment.
I was really into what's it called? Fusions. Fusions was a really good game.
Fusions. Oh yeah, I need to get
Yeah.
those. Like, what was it? 3DS. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah, the
those.
3DS. That was a good game. Also because Pan was a one of the main characters in it, and like you were able to like fuse her with other people, and it was awesome. Like,
That's a crazy idea, honestly. Like, you could fuse what, 5 people together?
yeah, it was so much like it was so much fun. I used to sneak my 3DS at work and play it underneath the desk. It's so bad, but I used to do that.
Okay, I think I see Fuego's question now. Let's see. What I meant was she did a video a few years ago about UFC fighters knowing Dragon Ball anime. I don't know what the question is though. Oh, make an update of that, I guess.
Oh wait, let me see. Let me look at it. Oh, it's not about UFC fighters. It was about celebrities who liked Dragon Ball.
Uh-huh.
And it just happened to have one UFC fighter in the video. But yeah, like I want to do an updated list on celebrities who like Dragon Ball because there have been quite a few that have come out that
Hmm.
like Dragon Ball. So a lot of like rappers like Dragon Ball.
For UFC fighters, I think only Ronda I know that likes Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Rhonda was in my video. She's the only one I put in my video. UFC fighter.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more. I just can't really think of any right now. I love the UFC too, and like the fighters on that. What's the other one? Bellator. I kind of watch casually. Uh, but yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, like I don't really know of too many either, but I know there's definitely more.
So Death Hound is asking me if I'm going to KamehaCon. You want to answer that first?
I plan on going, but let's hope that this stuff with coronavirus doesn't stop people or cancel events because that's very possible.
Yeah, yeah, that would be a
That's
shame.
the only yeah, it's the only thing I'm like worried about. So as of right now, I'm still going, but you know, I also have my mom saying I shouldn't go and this and that because of what's going on, and like
Hmm.
I don't know. She's like, I don't want you to come back and bring that with you. So I don't know, but as of right now, I will say yes that
Okay.
I'm going.
As for me, like I had to think about it because oh man, it's so tough. I need. I don't know if you guys can get KamehaCon to like invite me. That'd be much better. But I need more like better hosts or not hosts. What do you call them? Voice actors or something like from the international thing, not just like Funimation because I've already met most of them. I want to meet like Rene Garcia from the Spanish dub. Of course, Masako Nozawa from Japan. Who else? Tommy Morgenstern from Germany. Like, I don't know. I need more international people. So I'm not sure. I'm not
Did
super
you
excited.
did you not meet Renee last year?
Oh wait, I did. No, I was thinking of Gerardo, the voice actor for Frieza for the Spanish dub.
Oh, I was like, oh shit, did you miss him? I'm like, he was there.
No. Thanks for catching that. I completely like said the wrong name. I don't know. There's so many dubs in my mind right now. So, you also watched the Ocean dub, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would love to see the Frieza voice actor for that one too come to KamehaCon.
Oh, that would be so awesome. I liked her voice. It was Linda's is similar, but
Hmm.
it's different. It has a
Yeah.
different tone, though.
Yeah.
Pauline. Her name was Pauline.
Pauline Newstone, yes.
Yes.
Let's
Mm-hmm.
see.
That would be
Um.
so cool. I would love to meet Saffron Henderson as well.
Oh yeah. Hey. So real quick, since we are talking about like other dubs, I know you like Pan and the Funimation like Elise's performance, which I do too. She's also a really good human and all. But have you ever heard the Blue
Yeah.
Water GT dub?
The Blue Water. What's her name? I know her name. Wait, I do. Um, I feel like her name starts with a K.
I honestly
Kathy.
can't remember, but
I
she's.
think
I
it's
mean, I
Kathy
enjoy that
something.
dub too.
Yeah. See, I don't really watch that dub very much, but I do know the Pan, and she sounds a little bit more like kiddish. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
more. She sounds like I don't know how to explain it. Like kind of kiddish, like more. I don't know. That's the best I can explain it.
Well, I mean, Elise's was supposed to be like a 14-year-old, and then the one from Blue Water, she sounds like 9, as she's supposed to.
Yeah, yeah, that's one exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
gotcha.
You got it. You
Yeah, that's
got
what
it.
that's what I was thinking too. And I haven't seen a lot of that dub, but like, cause it's not really available. But the stuff I've seen, I enjoyed, from various of those voice actors. So I just want to throw that out there. If you've seen her version,
The which one?
just the Blue Water, GT
Oh
Panda.
yeah, huh?
Yeah, let's.
Oh, her name is Caitlin. I was close. I was so close. I said Kathy. How close is that? Caitlin Medrick.
And then let's see. Okay, what about the final bout pan voice actress? What do you think?
The which one?
Final bout?
No, no thanks.
You don't like her? Yeah.
No, that sounds weird to me. And it sounded like very like how do I say it? One dimensional. Like just like
Mm.
hi, like like that. It's I didn't like it.
No, I get you. I actually don't mind those voice actors. Did you like Steve Bloom's Goku in that?
Um, I don't know. No, I don't. I think he said it didn't. To me, it didn't fit too much.
No, no, I know, but I just
I
mean
don't
like I don't
know.
really mind it. And then the Frieza one in that game, like that was a really good version.
Yeah, yeah. Some of them were okay, but some of them were like really off. Um, yeah. I think it was really cool that Lex Lang did Gohan.
Hmm. I'm kind of looking at the chat too. Tim C said, "You think Sean will be there?" I'm pretty sure. Steve
Sean,
Blooms
no,
and
he will
Final
not be there. That's for a
Bounce.
fact. Sean will
Uh,
not be there.
oh, he will not. Oh, I didn't.
I'm almost positive.
Oh, okay. Damn, I haven't really looked into like what's going on with that. Sounds like bad blood left and right. That sucks.
I mean, some people don't go, but yeah, because other reasons.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of like you won't see Chris going, you won't see certain people going. So,
No, it's also sad that a bunch of YouTubers are not gonna return.
oh, they're like all not going. They're all not going, pretty much. Like I almost didn't go, you know, but like I didn't know that everybody was not going
Hmm.
until later.
Hmm.
And had I known that earlier, I might have not gone. But I already made kind of promises to panels and stuff. So and also like a lot of collectors are going this year, like the collector community.
Hmm.
So I'm like, I'll go because of that. But now I don't even know because all this drama with coronavirus. So,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Guys, we're
Uh,
still open to questions, so come on, throw them out there. Let's see. Is
Speaking of dubs, I thought it was very interesting that they did not bring Elise to do Baby Pan and Super. Thought that was really strange.
who did they get for that? I can't remember. Was it Colleen?
Genie. Um, she was 21, Android 21.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, she did like Baby Pan, and I was like, huh. And I asked Elise that, and she said that she just like they never asked her about it. So I was like, damn, what the hell? That's
Oh
weird.
yeah, yeah. Funimation for some reason did start doing that randomly with for example, Chi-Chi, they didn't even approach Cynthia at all for when they did Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird. Who
Yeah, I don't know why, but all right.
did a Kid Chi Chi? I
it wa
never knew.
it was oh my god, I just said her name too. Wait, no, I didn't. The one who voiced Chaozu, I can't remember right now.
Oh, Brina?
Yeah, Brina Palencia. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's who they got for Chi Chi. I could be wrong though, but
Oh,
yeah. Let's
I didn't
see.
know that.
What should we talk about? Oh, Anime Adventures. How involved are you or were you with that?
I would say that, to be honest, is a funny story. I had reached out to Elise after the first Kamehacon, right?
Mhm.
And I heard a rumor that she was there, but not as a guest, an official guest. She was just there to check it out.
Mhm.
And I forgot who told me this, but a few people told me this, that she was there hanging out. And then I was so upset that I missed her. I was like, are you kidding me? I've always wanted to meet her.
Hmm.
I'm like, what the hell? How didn't I know about this? Da, 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 whatever. So I had seen this podcast she was a part of like back in 2011. And one of the questions was, are you going to do any more cons? Are you going to do any conventions? And, oh, Kid Chi Chi was Laura Bailey, Tim
Oh
said.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, Laura Bailey. Oh, it was. Now that I'm hearing the voice in my head, I'm like, it
Yeah.
was Laura Bailey. Oh my goodness. I miss Laura. She was great.
Mhm.
Um, anyways, so in the podcast, the question was like, "Oh, do you plan on doing any cons?" And then um, her answer was, "You know what? I haven't done conventions in a long time since GT first started airing."
Whoa, really?
And
Damn.
yes, and she said like she only did a few. She's like, I would really like to get back into it. Like, hopefully soon it'd be cool, whatever, to do some again. And when I saw that, I was like, huh, maybe I should reach out to her and maybe try to like say get something going with that.
Mhm.
So I found her like pages and I just sent her a message, not knowing if she was gonna answer me or not. And I was just like, hey, like I'm SSJGoshin4 from YouTube, whatever, trying to be like formal, but also like fangirling a little bit in the
Yeah.
message. And, I was like, um, Pan's one of my favorite characters, this and this and that. So she got back to me and I was like kind of freaking out a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I saw that you want to get back into cons and I was saying like maybe I can help you, whatever. So I was kind of the one to like get her the drive back for her to start doing cons again. And which was really cool.
Mhm.
And then from there, like she wanted to start like a YouTube channel like later on, whatever. And then she asked me for advice on how to do that because she saw that I did my YouTube. So I gave her advice and like I kind of helped her with that in the beginning. And she would ask me questions sometimes whenever she needed it. And so I kind of like helped her a little bit whenever she needed help with it, in the beginning.
Mhm.
And then she like established it herself, which it's really awesome. Her channel, like, I think it's gotten so good because the editing is really good now, and like she's interviewing so many people, which is great, and not just Dragon Ball
Mhm.
voice actors. And whenever she needs the help, I'm always there to help her. So it's pretty cool.
So like kind of casually involved now? Not really.
Yeah, like I was never like full on like involved like that, but pretty much whenever she needed help on anything, advice or anything like that, I would always help her. Sometimes she'd come to me for
Mhm.
some advice and things. I wish I could be like really involved with it, but I'd have to like live in Texas probably.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could really like be there and like help her with like some production stuff she needs, but I'm all the way over here in Florida, so can't.
I
But
mean, I wouldn't mind that either. If she reaches out to me, I'm leaving.
yeah, exactly. So, we talk here and there, and like she actually texted me today, so shout out to Elise.
Oh, damn. All right, give her my number. Damn.
No, it's crazy because we've become good friends since that. So I'm happy that like I sent that message out.
No, yeah, I seen that in a lot of the videos like you guys have worked on together, like your friendship and stuff. That's really cool. That was really nice to see happen.
I know, actually, it's so crazy because when I got her one of the gigs for what was it called? Savannah and Amazing Con. That we did that con together. Actually, we were both guests,
Hmm.
and she interviewed me for her channel. And in the interview, like she was saying like how because of me, like she really like started to go back into the content and everything, and it was so nice because she was like tearing up and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, like
Wow.
I didn't know I had such an impact, like that's crazy. And she cut that out in the video, but
Oh.
but it was nice. I was like, wow, like I never would have expected that,
Hmm.
because I've looked up to her, or the character of Pan, and I've noticed the voice actors from a young age, from like 10 years old. I would see who would voice the characters. So, um, I've watched her performance since I was like 10, so it was
Yeah.
pretty crazy and surreal, you know.
Hmm. Well, I've been a fan of the well, just Dragon Ball in general since I was 4 years old. I started with the Spanish dub and then like evolved to the I think it was Funimation, then Ocean, then Japanese, but kind of here and there because I never like saw the entire series on one dub until like my later years, probably like around 16 or so.
Hmm.
But yeah, so like a lot of these voices, from various versions, I like a lot, and like Kamehacon was an amazing experience for like both those years to meet them all and stuff. So I gotta thank you for that, because otherwise, like, how was I gonna meet Pan and like see how she is such a good person, like the voice actor. I mean, not the character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, she was
Yeah, no,
cool.
yeah, she's awesome. I love her. Like she's great. Like I started watching Dragon Ball, I believe like 4 or 5.
Mhm.
Um are you around my age? Are you How old are you?
We are. Do I want to say that? I am younger. Let's say my like lower 20s. I don't want
Okay,
to.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. No, that's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to expose your age. But um
No, I
but
mean,
you're
if you're
younger,
okay with it,
okay.
I'll throw mine out there too. I don't really mind. I'm just saying, like, should we go there?
No, I don't care. I mean, I've said it before. Well, I'm 27. So, I was, so you were 4.
Hmm.
Okay, so that makes sense from the timeline. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Mm.
So yeah, I was probably like 5. I would say it was 5. And
Hmm.
like the first time I ever saw Dragon Ball was like because my older sister was watching it. Um, and I remember the first episode actually that I ever saw was when Yamcha got killed by the Cybermen.
Hmm.
And I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like, what is this? And I got like hooked from there. I remember I used to call Yamcha Lamb Chop because I don't know, it sounded like lamb chop to me when I heard it on TV.
Uh-huh.
I was 4 or 5, so I didn't know what the hell. So I was like lamb chop. but um, but yeah, so that was the first episode, and then like I got hooked from there. My sister used to watch it actually with me, but then she gave up once like Funimation kept like repeating
Hmm.
the episodes. She gave up, but I kept watching. But anyway, so that's that. I started watching it then, and then I guess it was Ocean Dub. The first thing I ever saw was Ocean Dub,
Hmm.
and from then I remember the voices changing, but I didn't really care too much because it sounded close enough.
Mm.
So I didn't personally didn't care, but like I really appreciate the Ocean Dub like a lot. Honestly, I really like that dub, to be honest.
Yeah, I like them all, and it's not even nostalgia, cause well, with me, I started with the Spanish dub when I was 4 with the Telemundo like broadcast, and then also VHS tapes that my older brothers would record. And
Mhm.
then from there, I think Ocean Dub was like done already, and they started to do the Funimation current cast later on and stuff like on television. But I was watching everything through DVD and stuff from my local library. So I was into like a bunch of the versions through VHSs and DVDs, and nothing like complete. So yeah, I got into every
Mm.
dub until like my like around 16 or something. I got into the Japanese version, or 17, I don't know. But yeah, there's so many alike,
Mm.
and then I just like listening to other takes. So it was really nice to hear like the Final Bout dub, the Blue Water dub, Big Green dub, which is hilarious. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool too. Honestly, like I've seen some of the Telemundo stuff too because I remember I would catch it sometimes like during the day, it'd be on. Like I don't know, like in Spanish and I would see some of that. I remember even watching Pokemon in Spanish on
Mhm.
Telemundo. So so yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah, I appreciate all the different kinds of dubs. There's so many out there.
Mhm.
Sometimes I like watching those videos on YouTube, the comparison videos. You've
Mhm.
probably seen them. I like watching those. They're fun to see like all the different kinds of voices that there's
Yeah.
been.
Yeah. I uh like again, it's just like interesting to me. I might not enjoy one over the other one, but it's just nice hearing like the different takes and all that stuff, and not like hate on anyone. I know people do that, so it's kind of annoying to me. And like how people say, "Oh, I can't really get into this version or whatever because I grew up with this." I'm like, that's more of an excuse, honestly.
Yeah, no, like I appreciate all the different like kind of dubs too. Of course, I mean there's some that are terrible, and I can't deny that. Like like Big Green. I mean, come on, but
But it's
it's
amazing
funny
for a
though.
different
Yeah,
reason.
but exactly, but it's funny. So
Yeah.
and what's called the Malaysian one. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Oh my
yes.
goodness. That's the worst.
Especially when they started
But
doing the
they're
super dub
hilarious.
too.
Um, but yeah, like I've been into like voice actors probably. I started noticing them when I was probably 10, to be honest with you. Like I would see the credits and I'd be like, "Oh, like okay, so these are the people who do the voices."
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's pretty funny that I mean, I've known their names that young because some people like some kids they don't care about that. They don't notice like the voice actors. They don't care about the name,
Hmm.
until they're older. But I did when I was 10.
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember when
um
I started looking into that. God, I don't know. Maybe like 13, 14. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, once I started to, like, I just fell into trying to, like, know everyone. And they're like, what does Peter Kalamis sound like? What does, I don't know, Brian Drummond, what, all stuff like that. That was, like, fun when I finally got into that. So it's
yeah.
Goku's fault for spreading love.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, when Kai came out, I was upset. I'll be honest. Like when they changed up those voices, those key voices,
Hmm.
I was upset. Like, uh, I'm sorry, but I love Stephanie Nadomi. Like I love her
Yes.
Gohan. I
Yes.
love her Goku. I was like, what the hell is this when they changed it? Like,
Uh-huh.
I was like, what the heck? Like, are you kidding me? Her voice is so like iconic, honestly. Like, I was I was also upset with Linda Young too. I was like, what the heck is that? Why? And then when they took out Meredith McCoy as 18, I was like, what the? Are you kidding me? Like, no, what are you doing? I didn't like it at all. I didn't even watch Kai.
Not only
I
that,
didn't
but
even
all of
watch
a
it.
sudden, Sabbath was avoiding the whole Namek saga, like the Ginyu Force and stuff. Uh, well,
Yeah,
I mean, originally he had like a bunch of voices to do. I mean, now he doesn't and stuff. Um, but
yeah,
yeah, what was I gonna say?
yeah.
Chris Ayres is awesome. No, I know what
Yeah,
you're
no, I
saying though.
like honestly, I really like his interpretation of Frieza. Like I really do. Like it's
Yeah,
very good. It's very good. Like
and
it's a different kind, of Frieza.
uh huh. And then
I like
Colleen,
it.
I like her as Kid Gohan, not more than Stephanie, but then when it comes to
No,
Kid Goku
I
from
don't.
GT and stuff, oh my god, I really dislike that.
I just can't. I don't. I just can't get into her as being them. I tried. I can't. I tried. It's not like I didn't try. I tried, but I couldn't.
No, yeah, yeah, I get you. Let's see. So should we go back to like the
Yeah.
collection and video games and stuff?
Sure.
Let's see. Raging Blast was the last game to use the OG cast. Mm.
Yes, you're right. It was the last.
Oh, that's true because in part
I remember
two they
that.
replaced Frieza, right? Like it wasn't Linda anymore.
I think I don't know that I'm not sure, but I know Stephanie wasn't there anymore, or
Mm.
whatever. She just wasn't after a certain point in games. I know that. Like I think she stopped doing the voice. She told me in like 2010. It's been a while now. 2010. And, like I'm good friends with Stephanie too, and like, and it's crazy because I never thought I would be either. But um, 'cause Goku and Pan are my favorite characters, so I was like, what the hell's going on here? But yeah. So yeah, she said 2010 was probably the last time she voiced them.
Yeah, that
It's sad.
sucks. That sucks. I kind of want to see it
Yeah,
again. Just like, I mean, I know they can't do it, but for a game, to have an option like that, that would have been nice. But I know it's not really like possible.
I
But all
know.
right.
I would love for her to like just do one more thing, at least something. Like it'd be freaking awesome. Like
Hmm.
everybody loves her. Like I remember for Kamehacon last year, like literally her line was so long. Her, her line was so long. Like I was happy for her. I was like, wow, look at she's dominating this place. That's great.
Yeah, and for Stephanie, like one of the panels, I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure you were sitting there, but I don't know if you remember. Someone asked her like, "What would GT Kid Goku sound like?" I mean, sorry, Goku Black, like if he had infected Kid Goku from GT, like what would that sound like? Do you remember that at all?
Yeah, yeah, I was there. I was at that panel. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I asked her that, and I thought it was so funny. I was just like, "What does that even like? What does he sound different?" So
Yeah,
I'm like, make him sound demonic."
yeah, yeah. I saw your video actually when you asked that question.
Oh yeah, and that was the closer for
Yeah, it was
the for that
funny.
panel. I don't know if you remember. Like they're like one more question. I got
Yes,
up, I got up and started running over there.
yes. I remember that actually, and she was like, not, she was like confused because she doesn't, she doesn't know about the new
Yeah.
stuff, so she's like, but she did a good job for improvising anyway.
Oh, for sure. Everyone was clapping. That was it was really nice to hear her like yell and grunt. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah, like, um, it was cool. Last year was cool. There was a lot of people there, like a lot of different voice actors there last year. The first year was
Okay.
awesome though. I loved the first year. It's my favorite. My Command Con year one was my favorite.
Oh man, honestly, I don't know. It was so hard. Actually, Phantom Realm Gaming was someone I met at that first year, and we become like really close friends, even though he still lives in Texas. So it's just crazy how like the
Wow, that's
Dragon, yeah,
awesome.
the whole Dragon Ball thing like did that for us. And then for the second Command Con, we actually shared a hotel. Like we got really close.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Like for me, I like the first one more just because the vibe was a little better because year two had so much drama going on. So with the voice, like the whole thing, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
So um, that's why I didn't just it was different, the vibe in year one, everybody was cool and happy and all this, and then the second year it was just like fucking drama and shit. So
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess the first one would have been
yeah.
better, but that's the thing. I did meet, oh, I'm blinking on his name too, but I was really hyped to meet the Boris voice actor. Oh my god, what's his name?
Oh, Rick, he's awesome. I love Rick.
Yes, Rick. Yeah,
Rick
that
Albertson,
was really
so
cool
cool.
too.
I got to go to his studio like that after Command Con. It was really cool.
Wow.
And I interviewed him. He's so nice.
Oh yeah, he was when I spoke to him. Very funny too.
Yeah, yeah. Elise and Rick work together, so they do like a radio like spot
Hmm.
thing. So she took me to their studio, and I got to interview him there. It was pretty cool.
That is cool. I need to check out like you uploaded it, right?
Yeah, I uploaded like a vlog from that, and also the interview that I did with him.
Okay, I'm not sure. I don't think if I saw that or not, but I'm gonna have to afterward, I guess, because that's cool. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah, he's very nice.
oh yeah, for sure. Let's go back to the collection stuff. I'm not entirely sure if it was you or whose collection I saw. Do you have the movie manga?
The movie what?
The movie manga?
Movie manga? No, I don't think I have that. No.
Oh, okay. Well, just in case you do, you might know it as any manga. It's basically like all
Oh
the.
yeah,
Oh, you do have it or don't?
I do have the GT ones.
Oh, you have the GT ones. Whoa.
Yeah, I have the GT and a manga. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Marbs or the Japanese thing?
No, it's like all in Japanese,
Oh, okay.
but it's an anime manga. Yeah,
Okay.
there's like three volumes. Yeah, that I have.
Oh, because I was mentioning, like I wanted to bring that up because Marb is the person who's doing which is how we actually like met and started talking. Was the Dragon Ball GT manga in English and stuff. He's the guy working on that, and I was actually talking to him, and he didn't say no, but it's not like something he could do right away. But he might do a translation of a movie manga or anime manga, however you know it by, and sell it in the U.S. So I was like, that would be awesome. And if you have it, I was like, you might really enjoy that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, because I have seen the manga, like the GT manga. I have seen it. I've seen that on Amazon and stuff.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that is like that's so cool. Like that he even did that. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I have the anime mangas, the GT ones, but in Japanese, so I can't read them, but I can look through the pictures.
Hmm. So just to be clear, though, the ones you have, they're like they're the colored, right? Right? They're not like drawn
Yeah,
like
they're colored.
manga. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. I
They're
gotcha.
actual like from scenes or whatever the show.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Check out my earlier question. What was it? Oh, are you actually looking at the chat?
Yeah, I am.
Do you see Phantom Realm Gaming's question? Would you want to read that about Goku's fault?
What? So it wasn't actually Goku's fault. What?
I I don't know what that reference to or what.
I
Like,
know.
it's a joke or something. I'm
No,
gonna
I
say no.
don't. Okay. I don't think so. I don't think so. What does Hound say?
He's trying to work with Toei voice actors. Bar Louie. Hmm.
Oh, oh yeah, I'm sure. To be honest with you, I'm sure that Toei is not happy with Kamehakon. No, I heard that too.
Oh
I
god, I
heard
hope they
that
don't
as
shut
well.
it down. Or like if they do have another one, but just rename it or something.
Yeah, yeah, I heard. Yeah, they're like pretty much. I know that Kamehakon will probably never get Masako Nozawa. To be
Which, oh
honest.
my god, that sucks. Like
Yeah.
just for her, I would go.
Oh
I,
yeah, definitely, definitely. I did get to see her in New York Comic Con, but not meet her.
mm-hmm.
Like I was like, oh, at least I saw her in person, but I would love to like meet her
Mm-hmm.
and take a photo. I would love to take a photo with her. I have a friend that got to meet her in Australia and take a photo and get her autograph. Like that's amazing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I would pay like a lot for that.
Me too. Me too. She's legendary. Legendary. Like like for you, which Dragon Ball voice actor were you the most excited to meet?
um, Mario Castañeda.
Really? Yeah, he's very nice. He was so sweet.
Yeah. No, oh, let me tell you a story with that because that blew my mind too. Since you were talking about how like you're like, what the heck's going on with Elise, like becoming friends with you. Um, when it came
Mhm.
to him, I was actually talking to Derek Padula and we were like selling his books and we're just chatting about all kinds of stuff. And then
I love Derek. He's so nice too. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, he is.
That's
So
cool.
Mario at some point, like I guess he took a break from signing autographs and stuff, and he came by and he's like, "Hey, I wanted to talk to you," to Derek, and he's like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you, whatever." He's like, these Mario said these books are popular in Latin America. Thank you for writing them and stuff like that. But a little before that, he's like, Derek's like, "Oh, have you met Jerry?" And it was so awesome because he's like, "Yeah, I know who that is." He's like, "We were just talking about it, and he's really nice and whatever." And then from there, we were just talking for like 15 minutes, and I like, which is crazy. Like this is my Goku basically, the one I grew up with.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
I was showing him the Blu-rays for the Spanish dub, which I'm also kind of involved in, but shouldn't really say all that much. But yeah, that's a thing now, and I'm like, did you hear about this? And he's like, oh my god, that's crazy. Because the thing is, the rights for the distribution for the Spanish dub, like the company went bankrupt, so
Wow.
like I can't
Hmm.
really get into it, but it exists now, and he's like, whoa, that's awesome. Like how, because at that time there was only six in existence, and I had a copy of the whole like Dragon Ball ZGT. I think Kai was around, Super, the movies, and he's like, holy crap! He got his glasses. He's like, am I seeing this correctly? And I'm like, yeah, man, we're working on getting your stuff out there. And he's like, wow. So I don't know. That was a super surreal moment for me. I almost had a heart attack, and we spent like 15 minutes
Wow.
talking. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's very nice. Like, I bet you were heartbroken about the recent news with the
Oh
voice
yeah, with
actor.
Alto Gohan. Yeah, that was
Oh my
terrible.
god. That was like horrendous. Like I was like, what the heck is that? Like
Yeah.
it was horrible. I can't I was in shock that that can happen, to be honest.
Yeah, dude, man, so many people were bummed and like telling me about it like, "Oh, hey, like have you heard about this? Like what do you think?" Cuz he voiced a lot of things like, Joey from Friends, Edward from
Yeah,
Camp
he wasn't just
Leslo.
freaking Gohan. He
Yeah,
did so many voices, so many.
and he would teach people too. I think for like 20 years he was running this like dubbing thing. Um and yeah, that was just super
Wow.
tragic.
Wow, that's so sad. So sad. And like not only him, his wife too. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
and the brother-in-law.
Freaking. And the brother the what? The who?
The brother-in-law?
The brother-in-law, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane. Ugh, yeah, so sad.
Anyways, yeah, let's try to make this positive again. Guys, like throw something out there if you want. Make it a little more positive.
Um, for I'm trying to think who was the most that was excited to meet. I mean, I was very excited for Elise. I was very nervous when I met her, and then
Same.
um
Oh, you know what?
yeah,
You want me to
I
talk
was.
about that experience? Because I don't think we chatted afterward.
Oh right, okay, yeah, definitely get into that.
Okay, so before that, like, we were talking about the GT manga. I'm like, you're that collector and stuff, right? And then before speaking to you, I think I was already talking to like Geekdom and Real to Real, MJ, and we were talking about my Daizenshu and how I was getting it signed by everyone. And by the time
Hmm.
when I actually got to Elise, she saw it and she's like, "Oh my god, everyone's been talking about this." Oh, and Geekdom said himself, like, "Dude, you gotta." I mean, she's like, "Elise, you gotta sign this. That book is awesome," or something like that. That was really cool. um, but yeah, she was really nice. We talked a little bit, and I don't know if you played Xenoverse, but she has a line in there where you select her and it says like, "I can fight too," or something like that. So I had her like write something similar to that. The only thing is that for the Daizenshu, it's baby pen, like when she's like 5 or so. So I
Oh.
yeah, so I had her put "I will fight too," something like that. But yeah, and she's like, "Yeah, I heard about the book," and yeah, I don't know, that was crazy too.
Yeah, like it was. Sometimes it's like it's so nice when you meet like people that you look up to and stuff, and they're nice, you know,
Hmm.
because there are times where you meet people that you look up to and they're not nice. So, um, it's very nice. It's very refreshing, you know,
Hmm.
to have that.
Yeah, and then when I
Um,
approached you, I was like, "Oh, how's this gonna go?" But no, it went really well. You were also really nice. People, like subscribed to me, saying stuff like, "Hey, get her on the channel sometime. She's really nice in person." Like all kinds of stuff.
oh,
So
really?
yeah, I guess my subscribers know you too because you do unboxing videos too. So yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, I feel like you gotta be kind to everybody, you know, no matter what. No
Oh
matter if you're
yeah.
having a day, just be nice. Like, that's what I always do.
Oh, for
That's what I
sure.
always do.
Hmm.
I like to always have that kind of positivity, you know? Like, I've been even trying to do that more so now, like, trying to put an effort to always be like that. Like, you know, I even try to make an effort to reply to everybody now because before I used to get a lot of messages and sometimes I won't respond or like because so many. But now I really try to make an effort because I know how it can make someone's day just saying
Mm-hmm.
hi, thank you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
um
I try my best.
no, yeah, that's exactly how I live life too. And I mean, you never really know when someone's gonna open doors for you in the future. Like at least try to make things positive, not leave things where like someone hates you or something. Cause yeah, someday
Yeah,
they might help you out. They might, who knows? So yeah.
exactly. So um, yeah. I'm trying to think of like who else I was like very nervous, like or very like excited to meet. I remember when I first met Sean, I was super like nervous actually,
Mhm.
and because the first time I met him was like when I went to the Battle of Gods like premiere,
Mhm.
and like he was like so busy and he was like with his girlfriend, and I was like, I need a picture with him, like I need a picture with him, and I didn't want to bother him and stuff. I was like so nervous, but I was like, you know what, I have to. I don't know, like this has to be my chance. I need to. So I just went up to him, but it was a little bit quick because he was really busy. So it was just like a picture, and then like okay, but I was so happy. I was so happy even for that picture. Um, and then I met him again later, like at a convention, like Otakon, and he like I was dressed up like uh what was I dressed up as? Um, yeah, I think it was Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and I was outside the con with my friend, and we were just like about to walk back in, and then Sean comes out and he's like, "I love your cosplays. Can I take a photo with you guys?"
Oh
And I
wow.
was like, "What? That's so cool."
Mhm.
So and he took it with his phone and everything. I was like, "That's so cool. That was so nice." I was so happy.
Yeah,
Um,
funny enough, I still haven't met Sean. Like my book has Peter Calamus, Ian James Corlett, freaking I don't know, Kirby Morrow, like a bunch of Gokus, but not Sean. Like I need to.
oh wow, how come you just haven't had the opportunity yet?
Yeah, I just didn't. Like when I went to his line, he wasn't there anymore. I think he was taking a break, and then I don't know, something happened. I was like too busy with other voice actors and like Derek and like all kinds of stuff. I just didn't get my chance.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I know his line was too, and Chris Savis was gigantic. His line, um,
It was, yeah.
um, it was very, very long. But like one thing that was also very cool about Kamea Con is that like literally everybody, like a lot of people from the community was there, and it was so cool to meet everybody in person. Like
Mhm.
that was awesome, in my opinion. Not just the voice actors, but some of the YouTubers and everything. That was pretty cool. I was like, wow, look, we're all meeting in person for the first time, pretty much here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice.
That was really cool to me. I had a great time the first year, that's for sure. And like it was so crazy too, like to be walking around the con and then just people like asking for photos left and right because they know you. Like that was so surreal to me. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe like so many people actually are coming up to me and like wow. Like I don't know, I'm always so humble like all the time. So like to me when someone like recognizes me, I'm always like I can't believe someone like even knows who I am kind of thing.
Yeah.
you
No,
know.
no, it was really cool. A lot of those like YouTubers too. Like we became friends, and like even though we don't do the same kind of content, we kind of like knew each other, or we just had a good conversation. And it's like, oh, we should hang out later. So for some of them, like we ate in the same like what was that restaurant called? Oh my god, I can't remember, but it was like oh my god, it was right next door too. Like I think you just crossed one street, and it was like right there.
Not like Bar Louie.
Yes, it was by there. I don't know, but point is,
Okay.
like, there was a lot of like YouTubers going there, and like we were just talking. And it was really cool.
Yeah, yeah, like um yeah, like that was really cool too. Like I think the first year we went to like a sushi place. Oh, and we all went there and we all talked and everything. It was cool. And then last year it was Geekdom's birthday, Danny's birthday. And
Yeah.
we all went to the Korean barbecue place.
Hmm.
That
Yeah.
was
No,
cool
that was
too.
packed. Uh huh. I remember
It was very packed. very packed. I was like, oh my goodness, we took up the whole restaurant.
Yeah, I was having a meal
It's
not too
cool.
far from that, like not far from the Bar Louie. I was having a meal and like I saw like the table next door to me. There was Ryan Molina. Like just throughout that weekend, there was a lot of like YouTubers and authors and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, this is like so cool.
I know. Like I'm familiar with like a lot of them because we all do Dragon Ball content, even though it's different kind of content.
Mhm.
Um, like I've I've known the longest, like I think Misty BZ Babe. I've known her for a long time,
Mhm.
and I got to and we hung out prior to KamiyaCon. We hung out when I went to Chicago. And she lives in Chicago, so I hung out with her there. That was pretty cool. That was like the first time I ever hung out with like a Dragon Ball YouTuber, actually.
No, like all that was cool, and that's I think um what like would pull me to go if more YouTubers wanted to come, because like all that was really fun talking to like hardcore fans of the series who also do YouTube and all that. And like if they're not going, I'm like, I'm kind of bummed, like I kind of don't want to.
Yeah, KamiyaCon is a little bit all over the place, but um, yeah, the reason like why, like I said, why I'm going really is because of the collectors. I didn't realize that quite a few collectors are going to be there, so and that's kind of like my realm, anyway. So like I'm like, you know what, yeah, I'll go, but now I'm very nervous about what's going on, so I'm hoping they don't cancel this, you know I'm
Yeah.
really hoping.
By the way, for the video games and stuff, like have you looked into getting Dragon Ball Z 2V?
No, I haven't because it's really expensive.
I thought so. And you know what's dumb? Like, or funny, I mean, at the at Kamehacon 2, I actually thought I saw a copy of that, but it was just the Japanese version of Budokai 2. And that's it.
Oh, really?
It wasn't that copy, and I was looking at it and I bought it. I'm like, "Oh, this is so amazing and whatever." But before I left that stand, I'm like, "Wait a minute." I'm looking at the corner of the thing and like cuz I don't know if you know, but like in 2V it has cooler at the bottom corner, but in the regular Japanese version, I think it's Gotenks or something, and I'm like, "Wait,
Right.
wait, no." Oh my god, I was
Yeah,
so
like
happy for a few
I
seconds.
know, like I know it's so like how many of them were ever made? There was only a very small amount.
I think
That's
it was
why
2000
it's
or less. No,
yeah, it
I
was
think it was
crazy.
2000, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's like so expensive. But like I don't. That's like not on the top of my list to like collect really because it's just whatever. But like you're not gonna find it for a good price anyway. It's like something that is expensive. Like for example, I'm really trying to get. This is something I really want. The first Dragon Ball game that's ever been released for one of what's called one of the cassette like systems or whatever.
Hmm.
I really want to get that game, but it's like $400 whenever I see it.
Dragon Ball Taihikyo? I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but that one, right?
Yeah, yeah, yep, that one. So rare. I've seen it before, but out of my budget.
No, yeah. And let's say you do get all of them. Are you ever gonna look into the crossover ones after that, or what?
Um, I thought about like should I get them, but then I don't know. I was thinking like maybe not. I don't know because I'm not like I'm not like super into like the crossover thing. So maybe I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll be like fiending for more Dragon Ball games. So possibly.
Hmm. Yeah, so like I told you before, like I want to get more games, but I just need to play them. Like I actually have to play through them, not just have them there, cause like they kind of linger in my mind as like a thing I haven't like quote unquote like accomplished or beaten or whatever. So I can't get more right now.
Yeah, yeah. See, like I said, for me, I don't even care. I buy it anyways.
Oh, back in your
um,
video, by the way, you said that you hadn't played Battle of Z. What's funny is I've also had it for like no, probably like 6 years, and like I never touched it besides like the demo twice. Have you played it yet or no?
no, I haven't. Like, I mean, I heard it was like not that. It was like okay.
Hmm.
It's okay.
Yeah, not only
Like,
that, the graphics are just, I don't know. They're like, why? Why do they look like that?
yeah, and it took me forever to even buy that game. I just bought it recently. Um, I remember Ultimate Tenkaichi was like the most disappointment thing ever. Like it was sucked. Like it just wasn't what people expected it to be because it was the first thing that was gonna be like create a character,
Hmm.
and it was like lame as hell.
Yeah, no. What's funny is I bought it for really cheap, like $12 or something or less, and I played through the storyline. I actually had a lot of fun with it, but it was very basic. And then like I want to do the what do you call it, the created character, but even to this day I still haven't done it, and I got that game years ago.
Wow, I got it when it first came out, so I got it for a lot more than $12. Yeah, disappointing. Um, but yeah, but you you were never into what collecting figures, right? Or
Well, I
were
mean,
you?
as a
No.
kid, yes,
Okay.
but like because I was gonna play with them. But then after a while, I'm just like I didn't get them all because I wasn't gonna play with them anymore. But those I did get, I kept.
But you said what? The ones that you did get what?
The ones that I did get was to actually play with them as a kid, and then when I didn't want to play with them anymore, like I stopped buying some, but I kept those that I did get.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Um, yeah, like for me, I used to love, of course, playing with the toys when I was a kid, and I used to make up my own stories and episodes and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, and it's funny because I never got out of it. Like, obviously playing with the toys I did, but like, I never got out of like having toys, if you know what I mean. Like, there was never a time where I was like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to like. I don't. This is like stupid, or this is for like for kids now. Like never. I never thought like that.
Hmm.
So ever since I was little, I've always had figures. um, I don't have the figures that I grew up with anymore because they were so beat up from me playing with them. But I ended up rebuying all of them. In like better condition.
That's
So
cool. I actually thought about doing that at one point too.
yeah, because I wish, to be honest, I wish I didn't sell my childhood toys because I just wish I had them to look at them, like to just be like, wow, these were the toys I used to play with when I was like 6.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, they're all gone now. um,
No, for
but
me,
yeah, it's just
oh,
I
sorry,
love
sorry,
it.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. Yeah.
And my voice is killing me now too, so I kind of prefer you just keep talking, I guess.
Oh,
but
really?
no. Here's the thing. The reason why I know I was into the series when I was 4 years old or younger was because of the Burger King figures, the ones that are like gray. I don't know if you know which ones.
Oh yeah, those are awesome. The silver like
Yeah,
bronze.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Those ones that came out in the year 2000. So like doing the math. And by the way, you
Hmm.
said your age earlier. Okay, so I'll say mine. I'm 23. So
Okay. Yeah.
because I collected those, I remember like constantly telling my parents, "Hey, let's go again," so I could go get more of those figures and all that until I got them all. But yeah, I was like doing the math. I would have been 4.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. I think I was like 6 or something. I was like 6-ish,
Hmm.
maybe. Yeah, I was about 6. Um, 6 or I think 6 or 7. I don't remember. I was around that age. But uh, I remember telling my mom to go to Burger King just because of those
Yeah.
figures. I was like, I need to get those toys. I need Burger King. So I have them all now. Of course, I bought. Um, they're not from my childhood. I rebought them.
Oh
uh,
yeah. I ended up with
but
multiple Gohans and multiple Friezas.
yeah, same. I remember my even my older sister had some. Her favorite character was Krillin. How funny is that? You don't hear that too often.
Yeah, true, and I get that. I totally understand like liking Tien, Roshi, Krillin,
Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite character?
Kid Goku. Like specifically Kid
Oh,
Goku, and he was really
nice.
dumb, and he would have to like pat you down to know like your gender.
Yeah, that's a great choice, honestly. I
Yeah.
love Goku in general. Um, yeah, I like Goku in general. He's my favorite, but I don't like when he's too. did see. I don't like that. Like,
Hmm.
I don't like when they make him too much, personally. But I'm
Yeah.
like, hello, why is he like that? This dumb? Like,
No,
um,
not only that, but like, yeah, nowadays, like in Super, they keep writing him in a, well, not always, but very often where he's like dumber than he was in Z or Ball and stuff in some ways.
I know it's annoying to me. I don't like that. Like,
Yeah.
really? Like, I don't know. To me, it bothers me a little bit. But um, like Goku, and Duff and Pan. Those are my two favorite characters. And people always ask me, "Why do you like Pan so much? Why do you like Pan so much?" I'm like, "Oh my goodness! Like I have a different connection with that character.
Hmm.
Like, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, Pan's annoying." That's what I always get. When they think she's annoying. And
I mean,
why?
she dealt
Why do
with
you
a lot
think
of
she's
stuff as a
annoying?
9-year-old, so.
Exactly. It's crazy how in the Funimation dub they made her 14, right?
Hmm.
Um, but but yeah, because in Funimation it was 10 years later. So, but but yeah, like for me, I really love her because when I was 9, 10 was when GT came out, and like to see a girl around my age like kicking ass and like fighting with the guys and stuff, and like I liked that she was kind of bossy and stuff because she didn't let anyone like bring her down. She was just like spunky, and she was a tomboy, and so was I. And I
Hmm.
thought that was so cool, like to see that, and she was pretty strong, to be honest with you. Yeah, she never turned Super Saiyan, but she could hold her own for sure. Like I really liked her a lot, for that reason. Just
Hmm.
I
No,
have like a more of a personal connection with her.
yeah, and for me, like I never found her annoying. Like I could understand why she was like, like kind of stressed out too much, and they like showed it off like that, or she was having her kid moments, and I don't know, maybe it's because I knew she was 9 actually or something. But yeah, I never hated her. Like also like it was very heartbreaking when Gohan and Videl were like trying to beat her up and stuff in the Baby Saga.
Oh, I know. I like GT. I don't give a
Me
crap what
too,
anybody says.
me too.
Like I don't care. I don't know why people like they're dumb. Like really, like relax. GT is actually good. Watch it again and don't have that clouded mindset. Maybe you'll enjoy it better. Anyway.
Yeah, no, and it's also a trip too when I tell people like, people hate the Black Star Saga or some of those episodes, and I'm like, well, you do realize like more filler in Z is like you hate more, so what is up with
That's true.
that to you and stuff,
That's true. I mean, some of the dragons were dumb, but like it was still fun, enjoyable. And I do. Um, did you say? Did you say? Sorry. Did you say the dragons or did you say the beginning of GT?
No, and then searching for the Black Stars, Dragon Balls.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, the first saga. Yeah, I enjoyed that saga a lot actually because it was fun to see them go on an adventure and
Hmm.
everything, and like the comedy. Like there were some like funny parts like in the beginning. So what is wrong with that? And they also cut the first 13 episodes in the Funimation original airing. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
Because you want to get straight to the action.
yeah. Honestly, I think that's what it was.
That's
Like
so
with all
that is
that.
why, and it's so dumb.
Yeah, exactly. The way that they were doing, like bringing the show to the U.S., it was very much like, oh, keep the pace going, with music or with whatever, like edits and what have you.
Yeah. I remember the first episode was like a compilation kind of weird flashback episode. I'm like, what the heck is this? And um, the only what I was trying to refer to, like I thought you had said when the dragons, right? That saga, like
Hmm.
some of the dragons were really dumb. Some of them were dumb. But
Yeah, I just wish they would expand those things more and like have more tension. For example, like well in the dub, Hayes Shenron, he was just like a joke character if anything, not much
I
of a
was about to
threat.
say Hayes too, which is funny.
Yeah,
he
so
was he was a joke. He was a joke.
what else? I think Noron is that the dub name? Noron, something like that.
Yeah, I think it is.
He was also like I just didn't like how they defeated him with the lightning and then the rain and stuff.
Yeah.
and it just went way too quick. But I love the
It
whole
did.
like Ice, Nova, Sin,
Oh
Omega
yeah,
Shenron part. That was really good stuff.
that's when I got good. That's when I got good, and I really enjoyed the Baby saga as well. I liked Baby.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
I liked Baby. He's like awesome villain. I thought he looked cool. His character design was so cool. Like when he was like Baby Vegeta, he was so awesome.
Oh yeah, with
And
the like not
Super
veins, but he
17
looked like that.
saga, that it was too short.
Oh yeah,
Way too short.
that was a good end too with getting 18's help.
With what?
The way they ended it, it was pretty nice to have 18 like help out to destroy 17.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the doing the Dragon Fist, that was so cool.
Hmm.
That was awesome that they brought that for the end of Super 17.
Yeah, that's a move I want them to like bring back for Super at some point. Honestly.
It's one of my favorite moves. That is probably my favorite move. It's so cool. I love it. um, but yeah, uh, I liked Baby. I liked 17. Um, and I did like um when they're looking for the Black Star Dragon Balls as well. And just some of the dragons were dumb, but I enjoyed most of that saga too. And because also it was Pan and Goku for the most part, which is my favorite characters. So
Hmm. Yeah.
people hated that though. They hated that. They hated that they pushed out all the other characters, which I understand. I understand that that's annoying, that they did push everybody to the side and just focused on Goku
Hmm.
and and had Pan in there a lot and Trunks and whatever.
Yeah. By the way, do you like Yamcha at all?
I think the hate is a little ridiculous. I think the hate is like now just to make a joke. It's part of like the bandwagon at this point.
Oh
Like
my
nobody
god, yeah.
nobody freaking hated him like that before. I'm serious. Now it's just to be a joke. Like okay, it was funny in the beginning. Now it's just like okay, we get it. Haha, it's an overdrawn like joke already. Like
Hmm. Yeah, I was mentioning him too because I really like him. I mean, like the design with the scars was cool. His spirit ball attack, his what do you call it? The Wolfang fist. And that that's like the
hmm
OG Dragon Fist, like something similar to that, if that makes sense.
yes.
Yeah, I'm like that was always
Yeah,
cool.
no, I
So,
agree.
hmm.
Um yeah, like I never like I didn't mind him at all. Like I do like Tien better and Krillin better personally, but he's not like a bad character. I know like I have a friend that actually that's his favorite character is Yamcha.
I mean, cool
So
design, cool powers, but yeah, it's just we need more stuff from him, which we probably are gonna get with the moral arc.
exactly.
But yeah, I like them too,
Yes.
always.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and I also wish that like launch wasn't pushed aside. I really wish she wasn't, and I wish she had like an actual drawn out like relationship with Tien. I
Oh, you would have wanted that? I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
think that would have been cute,
Oh man.
personally.
I mean, I'll take it if they kept Tien relevant.
Yeah, exactly. Like it would have been cute, honestly. I thought it would have been nice. And I mean, instead of forgetting her like that, shit. Honestly.
It looks like Chad is just listening to us, so I guess that's cool. We're being entertaining, but I mean, if you guys want to throw anything out there before we go.
Yeah, I don't mind any more questions. Anything's cool. um, but yeah, like Dragon Ball, I love it. Like I can't. People have asked me before, like, oh, do you think you'll ever get out of it? I'm like, no. Why would I ever get out of it? That's a stupid question.
True. Me neither. Like as time goes by, I'm just getting more and more into this like hole or whatever of Dragon Ball.
I know. Like I love it, and especially like, oh, people tell me, "Are you ever gonna stop collecting?" Well, as of right now, I don't see it. The only thing I can see maybe in the future is maybe I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Like people have said, "Will you ever sell some of your stuff?" maybe if it was necessary,
Hmm.
but I don't know. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to. I would try to avoid it as much as possible. I do have of a lot of merch. A lot. Like if only I knew how much I had, because people ask me that question too. I don't know how much I have. That's a good question. I wish I knew that answer too. Like, because it's not only my room. I have a whole storage full of stuff. So, um, I would love to display it all, but I would need probably multiple rooms to display everything.
Oh man. No, yeah, and just what we saw earlier before we started the live stream, I'm like, wow, the room is packed with stuff.
Yeah, I just love like figures. They're so cool. Like I just love seeing different like interpretations of the characters too. Whether if it's a bootleg or not. Like I love it cuz I buy a lot of bootlegs too, and people always ask me why because they think it's like they're worthless, right? Or they're like, you know, someone even told me my collection's mediocre because I have a lot of bootlegs in it. I'm like, okay, who are you to say that? Because I have a preference and I like certain things, and who cares? Like, as long as you enjoy what you have in your collection, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's bootlegs or not. Like the reason why I have a lot of funny ones or a lot of bootlegs is because they are funny and they are ugly. Like I appreciate it, you know.
Hmm.
But I like a lot of like weirder Dragon Ball things. Like I like Dragon Ball shampoo. Like I think that's fun. Like that's like just weird, and it's like you don't see that every day. I have that in my collection. I have like yo-yos. I have Dragon Ball Super toilet paper. Okay, I have um like cups and like different things. It's just they have so much Dragon Ball merch. They put it on everything.
Hmm.
So like soda cans, I have that. You know,
Yeah.
I have a rug. You know, I like that kind of stuff a lot. Like too. I
And
have
then,
backpacks.
oh, I know. There's a lot of crazy stuff. Like I wouldn't get because I'm really like into the game. Like things I can enjoy if that makes sense. So like video games, the actual series, the manga. Nowadays, because when I was a kid, I would try to get everything. But yeah.
Hmm.
And then Phantom
Yeah.
actually asked us a question a long time ago. I think this is the one he was like, "Hey, there's a question you guys need to get to." It says, "What figure release or anything Dragon Ball related have you had the most found? I guess fond. Wait, most fond memory of, and why was it so impactful?"
What what figures? What do you say? Is
Yeah,
that did you
what
say
figure
figure?
release or anything Dragon Ball you have the most like fond
Uh,
memories of?
for me, honestly, it's the ones that I have more sentimental value to, like some stuff I grew up with. Like I still have my very first Goku figure. I never sold that one because it is um, the first figure I ever remember buying in the store.
Hmm.
Um, and that means a lot to me for that reason. And then I have this pan figure that my mom got for me in Italy, like back in 2003 or 2 or something like that.
Hmm.
And it's a bootleg, but I have a lot of like attachment to that figure because I used to play with it so much. I have videos of me when I was 10, like with that pan toy and like
Hmm.
making my own little like show or whatever with her and freaking Goku, and like it was so funny because I was into like making videos ever since I got my first camera at like 9, and I would like make like my own like little TV show with like Pan and Goku as like the hosts of the show.
Hmm.
And it was like a talk show thing. It was so funny. I was like very creative. So I have those videos on my computer somewhere. It's very funny. But I still have that Pan figure, and I got it signed by Elise because I knew I wanted her to sign that. I'm like, you need to sign this Pan. I've had it since I was 9, and like, you know, I grew up with it, and I grew up with you doing the voice. So please sign it. So I got her to sign it, and so yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites as well.
Yeah, I actually do remember seeing that video. I was very like, oh, that's a perfect like I guess way to end that circle of you getting the toy and then having her sign it. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yes, and I got her to sign one of my animations in Japan too,
Oh, the
which was cool.
cells, the animation cells, yeah.
Yeah, I needed her too.
And then let's
So,
see. Deathhound says, talk about how was the trip for Japan. Um, I don't know what specifically he wants to know about, but I don't know if you want to talk about
oh,
that.
when I went to Japan, I'm
Yeah, that's what he's
guessing.
talking about. Yeah.
Um, it was amazing. I think about it almost every day because I want to go back so bad.
Oh wow, I want to go someday.
I loved it. I loved Japan. It was so different. Like it was culture shock, but in a good way. You know, it was like I felt like I was in a different like world almost. 'Cause I love like everything is like so alive. You know what I mean? And like it's just anime like everywhere. It's so crazy. Like in every store, you see something Dragon Ball. Almost every so, almost every store. So I was in heaven. I was literally in heaven. Like,
I was gonna say that sounds like heaven. That's cool.
oh, it was it was heaven, honestly. And I stayed there for like 10 days. Um, it was so much fun, and I couldn't believe I was in Japan because it was a dream of mine to be there since I was like 13. So you know, and you feel safe there because like the crime is so low in Japan. Like you can walk at 3 in the morning and be safe in the middle of the night outside.
Hmm.
Um, and I went with my dad, and we both had a great time. We're going back in next year, 2021, around this time. So that's very exciting. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, I still gotta make
And I
plans for
have
that.
friends that live there.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you have to go. Yes, yes, I have a few friends that live there. I have um my one friend, his name is Jeremy. He used to live in Kentucky, but he moved to Japan with his wife. So it was cool to have him there because he could show me around. And then there's also another collector that lives in Japan that's like very known for his collection because he was actually in the Guinness. Um,
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, Uchida-san.
Hmm.
And I got to see his collection in person. And it was amazing, like incredible. And I got to see the legendary like freaking Yard Rai Goku, but he brought it to Kamehacon though. But I saw it like, and it was incredible. I was like, I can't believe this guy has this rarest Dragon Ball item
Hmm.
ever, probably. So yeah, he's so nice too, like so welcoming. So it was cool to see him there too. Few other people, you know, that live in Japan. So
Hmm.
I can't wait to go back next year. It's gonna be great. I would love to go every year, to be honest with you. It's a little expensive, but
No, not only that, but like, well, my worry or my biggest complaint or whatever. Well, how was the flight for you?
oh, the flight. Oh, right, because you say you don't like flying.
No, no, okay. It has to be worth it, basically. But also, like, it's super long. Like to get there, right? It takes hours.
Yeah, like how come you don't like to fly? You like kind of
Um,
you don't like it.
so, okay, how do I explain this? I had a really bad experiences. I mean, a really bad experience the second time for Kamehacon 2. Um, I
Oh,
mean,
really?
Phantom knows the whole thing. It was so bad. So we were told that I had to, arrive at the airport at I think it was like 8 or something, and the flight was gonna be at 9. And then I got a message from the airport saying, no, we're gonna delay it a little later, and then a little later, and then so I finally got there. And I gave them my bags. We checked it in, and then like one of the ladies comes to the other lady that was helping me out, and she's like, hey, like the people who check like if you have any weapons or anything, they're gone, so we can't let him in. And they had already taken my
Oh my
bag.
god.
Yeah, they took my bag already. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, what are we gonna do? And I didn't want to give anyone a bad attitude because I'm like, they're not gonna help me like that. So I'm like, oh, so what can I do? Luckily, she gave me like this little like paper thing that said that I could be on the next flight available the next day. But yeah, she told me come in like at 4 in the morning, and I'm like okay. So I had to get another hotel because I'd already signed out that I was done with the previous one. So I had to pay another like hundred something dollars.
Wow.
I didn't have my bags or anything. Uh, like my phone charger, like it ripped up during the weekend, which was horrible. And then
Wow.
yeah, so my phone was gonna die, so I couldn't really use it as entertainment anyway. Also, like it was really, really, really bad. Uh, I don't know. I guess I never really recovered from that.
Wow. That's messed up.
Yeah, yeah, and
That's crazy.
not only that, it was like I wasn't guaranteed a spot in the planes, the next ones. I was gonna um like if they had any extra space, then they would start throwing people into the plane. But you got to remember the like a lot of us were receiving the text messages to come later, so there was like easily 20 of us who needed to get on another plane. Like it was a waiting
Wow.
list, and I think it was alphabetical order. My last name starts with a V. I think it was by last name, so I was like one of the last ones. And I was there for like 12 hours at the airport or something crazy like that. It was so bad.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the lady told me like to the place you want to go, it's really tough to get you on, but if you want, we could send you to LAX, and from where I'm at, it's like an hour away. So I'm like, you know what? Just do that because I can't, stay another day and pay for another hotel room and all that. So, yeah, it was pretty
What?
bad.
That's what airline was that? What the heck?
American.
Oh, no wonder.
uh,
They're not good. They have really bad ratings. It's probably rated one of the worst, actually.
But yeah, that was like so dumb. I'm like, how are you gonna send the people who check home early or whatever, and like tell the rest of us to come later? So yeah,
Yeah, next time just don't take American.
yeah, I
Like
know, I
it's really bad.
know.
Um, yeah, I never take American. Um, but that sucks. Yeah, like for Japan, yeah, the flight is long. It's long. Like, um, I actually flew from Florida to Jersey because my dad lives in Jersey. So, I flew there first, and I stayed in Jersey for like 2 days or 3 days, and then we from Jersey we flew to we were gonna have a connecting flight, but then there was something wrong with the weather, like in Canada, because we're gonna connect to Canada.
Mhm.
So they told us, we'll just get you on a direct flight instead. It was way better for us. So we went on a direct flight to go to Japan, and it was 14 hours.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy. Oh man, I don't know how I would do that.
yeah, it was 14 hours. I mean, yeah, it's long, but I was thinking in my head, I'm like, it's gonna be so worth it, so worth it. So I'm like, I'm gonna sit through this, and they give us unlimited beer. That's pretty cool. So
Oh, I don't
on the
drink and I never
plane,
have, so.
oh well, it was fun because it it helps you relax on the plane. So um so yeah, so that was fun, and they had of course movies and stuff. Um, whatever, you get through it, and then you're there, and then you forget about the plane. Like, but going back home is a little bit annoying because you have nothing to look forward to anymore.
Yeah.
So, what I did, I just forced myself to sleep the whole entire freaking flight back,
Oh no,
and I did. I slept the whole way back.
no, and actually for me, like I was really pumped to go back to at least LAX because I'm like at least I'm closer to my house. I'm like, so I was actually happy that second time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
um, but yeah, like the flight is long, but you get over it. But maybe sometimes, like for some people, it's better to connect because you at least you get a break in between.
Hmm.
So it depends on your preference, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's how I would do it. Like, oh man, like even like in
Connecting.
yeah, any way I try to picture it, it would be super hard for me. Like I'm thinking maybe fly for like 5 hours, land in France, 5 more hours, go somewhere else, and then like that or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, you have to see though, like how the connecting is because sometimes the only connecting stop is like China, to
Hmm.
be honest. So, like then China to Japan, you know, like
Yeah.
for us it was Canada, but from Jersey to Canada is only like an hour. So, you know, we were just like it's almost pretty much just like taking a direct flight to Japan. So, um, but it was great. It was awesome. Everything is so clean in Japan. Um, they're so courteous of other people, you know. They're very respectful. They're very nice. Like I just here sometimes people are so rude and they don't give a crap about you
Hmm.
and they don't give a crap like about, you know, being an ass to you. Like they don't care. But like over there, you know, everything's about respect. So it was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with what you said, it sounds like me and Phantom are gonna go at some point. Like if you see his comment.
Is Phantom like your real life friend?
Yeah, yeah, we talk often. Even though he lives in Texas and me in Cali, we've had many times where we're just spending time on the phone for like literally. I think one time it was 8 hours, just talking and stuff. And I had to go to sleep at some point, but we were like chatting for like an infinite amount of time. And then I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna pass out, so bye.
I didn't realize this was your friend from Kamehacon. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, that's the one I met over there. And from there we just got super close. I've met his fiance, I've met his daughter. We shared a room together.
wow. That's so
Yeah.
nice. That's very nice.
Wish Toriyama came to Kamehacon. Whoever was at the convention in Germany, Akira attended, was lucky as hell. What I give to meet him.
Oh, oh, I know about that. He did go to a convention. That's freaking incredible. He
Yeah,
barely shows up to anything.
I know.
So, you know, it's going to be impossible to meet him, to be honest. But
Yeah.
he's very, like, shy, too. So,
Mm. Oh yeah, that would be an
um,
amazing like dream to just be in like in the same room. I don't think I could be able to like approach him and stuff because I know he's shy and stuff. But like just being like seeing him in person would be crazy for me. Um,
yeah, it
yeah.
would. Just seeing him, right?
Mhm.
So, it really is crazy. It's so cool to see the pictures of him and, like, Jackie Chan together.
Oh yeah.
I love those pictures.
Hmm.
It's on my bucket list to meet him. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Hey, so it's been fun. People are not really commenting anything. Do you think we should end it real soon?
Yeah, I mean, we can give it like another 5, see if anyone says anything. If not, then we'll call it a night. It
Sure.
has been a lot of fun, actually. So, see what I mean? Like, you talk and then you get carried away and you don't even realize.
Yeah, we're already past that hour 30 mark.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. but but yeah, like you know, I love Dragon Ball. Like I don't ever see myself not loving it. I mean, whenever I have kids, they're gonna love it too. That's for sure.
How
They're
many
not
do you
allowed in my
want?
collection room though when they're really little because they're gonna ruin.
Yeah. How many kids do you want, by the way?
um, I would like. Ideally, it would be nice to have a boy and a girl too. Everybody wants that, right? But
Hmm.
you know, I would like to. I would say, but you never know. Sometimes, like you'd be like, "Oh, I want two," and then you're like, "No, I think I want one." So, who knows? But at least two. At least two.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Phantom says, no, sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, I was gonna say any last minute questions.
Well, no, just Phantom just said it's on his bucket list to meet Toriyama. I'm like, sure you will, bro. I'm sure. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I was like, that's gonna be hard, but you never know. Maybe. Did you tour at? Oh, I wish. No, I didn't. I didn't. I don't know if you need like a private invitation for that. I have no idea. You probably do. I'm not sure, but I didn't. It would have been nice. I did tour Funimation. I did that, but
I
you
I
can't
didn't even go
compare.
there yet. I still need to do that too.
Yeah, I got to tour because We asked Chuck, and he let us do a tour, which was cool.
That's cool.
Um, that was nice of him. I didn't expect that. On his birthday, he took us on a tour.
Which Chuck? Huber?
Chuck, yeah, Chuck Huber.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Damn.
like, that's nice. And I got to tour Sunny Studio too.
Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Jeez. Show off.
No, 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 no. I just remembered that it was the same trip actually. So, um, yeah, that was nice too. Like I didn't. It's because my friend is really good friends with them, so he took me with him. That's why, not because of me, not because of me. um, but I wish Toei. That would be great. That'd be sick. But I don't know. You might need a private invitation for that. Not sure.
Hmm.
Maybe you gotta know somebody in order to tour that.
Yeah. Do you plan to do any more like cosplays of Dragon Ball related characters in the future?
I would like to do Time Patroller Pan.
Oh, okay. That's cool. No,
I want to do that.
when we met, you were dressed as a regular Pan from GT, and I was like, oh wow, that was really well done.
Yeah, like Pan's like my favorite cosplay now because I do. Everyone says I do a really good job as her, so I'm like, okay, I'll keep doing that. And I really love the bee Pan. I did that too.
Mm.
She's like the queen bee.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, like you'll know exactly why I'm gonna ask this, but can you sing like Lady Gaga?
Ha ha ha. I wish I can't, but I wish I could sing. That's something like I wish I could do is sing, but I can't.
Hmm.
Yes, that's my other passion, my other obsession, Gaga.
Yeah,
It's
no,
fun to talk about
it's
sometimes too.
so ridiculous how like you have the same name, you look just like her, your cosplay's amazing. Dang.
I I know. I've been doing that since 16 in high school. Started as a Halloween costume, and I dressed up like her, not thinking that I looked anything like her. To be honest, I just liked Gaga, so I was like, "Oh, that'd be a fun costume for Halloween." I went to school, and then people were like, "You look like her." My mom was like, "You actually kind of look like her." I'm like, really? And then I don't know. From there, I just kept doing it on special events, special occasions at school. I would dress up like her, and I was known as the high school Lady Gaga, like the unofficial mascot. It was pretty cool.
Hmm.
So fun. I love it. I still do it like at her concerts. I'll still dress up like her and good. It's a lot of fun. Oh, ooh. Someone just came on. What's going on, guys and gal? Doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. That was nice. I like when people just ask, "How are you?"
Yeah. What's going on, guys?
But yeah, I love Gaga and love Dragon Ball. They're very different things, but they're both my passions. That's one. See, one of my things on my bucket list is officially meet Gaga, like talk to Gaga and meet her like that. Because I did see her in Vegas, like in passing, like she was like getting out of the arena, and she like waved at the camera. You know, I was there right next to her car, and I was like Gaga. But everybody was so crazy that day, and like really like throwing themselves on her car that she didn't have any time to stop.
Hmm.
So, besides that, I would like to formally meet her like at I don't know, one day. That's on my bucket list. I need to.
Hmm.
That'd be great.
Phantom actually brought something up that I do want to bring up to you. What do you think about Old Pan and like any thoughts about her? Maybe even in that special when she passed away with Goku Jr. and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Not too many people talk about Pan, but I thought that was a very interesting special. Like, it was different. Like, it was cool to see like Goku Jr. and he was very. I didn't expect him to be that like. I guess not brave.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like I didn't expect him to be like that. He reminded me of like Gohan. You know, when he was like really young.
Hmm.
It reminded me of that almost. But I feel like Goku Jr. was even worse. You know what I mean? He was worse.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
like scared of everything. I'm like, come on.
No, it's crazy. Like he's the complete opposite of Kid Goten. Like he was. Well, I mean, you know how Goten was,
Yes,
and they look so much alike, and everything is like, wow, true.
I know. But I that special was cool. Cosplay old pan.
I was gonna say that too. I'm like, that's my next question. Would
I
you?
mean, it'd be hard to.
Oh.
It'd be hard to because I mean, I wouldn't look like her in the face. Choofy, hi Choofy. Wow, people like popping in as soon as like we're about to get off. What?
Yeah.
um, GT is very underrated. Very.
Hmm.
It's people were hitting on it just to hate on it. That's for sure. Like too much hate. It got way too much hate. Yeah, it was a little bit rushed at some points, but definitely, if they had more time with it, it would have been very good. That's what I think.
Yeah.
It would have been great. So I still enjoyed it. It's very underrated. Gets too much hate.
Hmm.
So when you're 80 years old, will you cosplay her? um, maybe depends on where I'm at when I'm 80, right? If I could do like the makeup, old makeup, maybe I'd do it. That'd be fun. But
Hmm.
definitely the next thing I want to do for Kamehacon is the Time Patroller pan.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. And oh, but then for the pan thing, for you to be authentic, you got to be 109 years old.
The what? The what?
For GT Pan, I mean, when she's old, you gotta be
Uh
109 years old to be authentic.
huh. Yeah, that's true. That's true, right? Well, let's see if I'll make it to that. I don't know. We'll see. No. But yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. We're about to hit 2 hours,
Okay, that was
so
fun though.
yeah, I think we should end it already. My throat's killing me. Sorry
Hey.
guys for coughing so much, but yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me, actually. Thanks for having me on the channel. It was great.
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot of fun. You're welcome to come back at any point. Like I told you, I do wanna do streams more often and maybe have like different combinations of people, or if I have you again, maybe the next like 3 or 4 streams after or something. Like I don't know, I'm just
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
this whole
that'd be
thing
fun.
out. Yeah, so yeah, thank you for
Yeah,
coming on.
thank you.
And I guess we're just gonna end it now. So yeah, it's like a super. I just wanted to read that last comment real quick. Uh, all right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like,
Yes,
comment,
thank
and
you. Thanks
subscribe.
everyone for tuning in. Yes, thank you for asking questions and everything. We appreciate it.
Peace.
All right, bye.